Welcome back to the round table with Marco.
Greetings once again.
And yeah, we're continuing now from the major cliffhanger we did last time.
Oh yeah.
It is full. No,
It is my fault?
Nah, it can't be because I said we're stopping.
Yaccuse.
Nick, what does this mean?
I don't know, but we have to give it a shot. Oh my. It reacted. Something's inside his right shoulder. The bullet! Mr. Von Karma?
You. It was you! I was afraid this would happen. And so I remained silent.
Huh?
Indeed, there's a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident.
What?
I was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6 incident.
Of course he was.
I claim that the bullet in my shoulder has no relation to DL6.
But Mr. Von Karma, can you prove that?
Proof? I have no obligation to prove anything. Why though? Makes no sense.
It is Mr. Wright.
That's me. It is Mr. White who must prove something here. Not I.
Mr. Wright. Well, can you prove it? Can you prove that the bullet in Von Karma's shoulder was from DL6?
Of course he can. You don't have any of the DL6 evidence.
That's because you took it out of the records room yesterday.
With no proof, you cannot convict me of any crime. So sorry, Mr. White.
No, I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma.
What?
You were close, one day away from freedom. But you see, I have proof.
What?
Who would have thought you would dig your own grave trying to convict Edgeworth? I can link that bullet in your shoulder to the DL6 incident. And here's my final proof. It has to do with the caliber, I would assume, but which? I think it's this one.
Would make sense. Ballistic markings.
Yeah. That's a bullet.
Where did you get that?
This is the bullet used in the DL6 incident. This was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. The bullet is preserved quite nicely, with all the ballistic markings intact.
Ballistic markings? Do we really have to get a flashback to explain again what ballistic markings are?
Of course, it's dramatic. You may recall the term. It came up in the first trial 2 days ago. Ballistic markings are the fingerprints of a weapon. All bullets fired from a gun are marked with the weapon's unique pattern. By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon fired the bullet.
Oh, no
I'm not
echo
gonna do
there.
It's quite accurate. We have 2 bullets in our possession. One, the bullet removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other, Mr. Von Karma, is the bullet buried in your shoulder. We could analyze both bullets. Then, if the markings matched, we would know that both bullets had been fired from the same gun. The very same pistol. In other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Mr. Von Karma, you will let us remove the bullet from your shoulder. Then we'll compare the ballistic markings to those on this bullet. And solve this case once and for all. Well, Mr. Von Karma?
That scream. I've heard that scream before. Wait, I know. No, that's not the scream for the bullet. Wait. Oh yeah, that's Yanni Yogi.
Yep.
That means that's you.
Oh yeah. Help! I can't breathe!
Quiet, I said. Quiet. You're not making things any easier.
Stop breathing my air! I'll stop you! Stop breathing my air!
Get away! Get away from my father! It's that scream I heard in the elevator. 15 years ago. Von Karma, it was you who screamed!
Mr. Von Karma.
Only you were there to find me! So, it was you. You and your father are my curse! Your father shamed me with a penalty on my record! And you left a scar on my shoulder that would never fade! I'll bury you! I'll bury you with my bare hands! Death!
15 years earlier.
Chief Prosecutor, I'm sorry. Karma, it's not like you to make this kind of error. I never would have thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you. I was careless. I'm sorry, but you will have to be penalized. I've covered for you in the past, but not this time. Edgeworth! It was a shock like none I had ever known. Me, penalized. It took hours for me to regain my composure. What a prick. Suddenly, I found myself in the darkness of the Shadow Realm.
Oh.
Huh?
That's what happens when you put too high expectations on yourself.
Yeah. I was in the court records room. I must have wandered in there without thinking where I was going. The room was pitch black. The lights must have gone out. I went out into the hall and felt my way to the elevator. I pressed a button, but nothing happened. Then there was a noise. I was in pain. A horrible burning pain in my shoulder. Just then, the lights came back on. The elevator door opened before my eyes. I saw 3 people inside, all lying unconscious from oxygen deprivation. Much to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet. I knew then it was destiny. Wow, they reused a lot of sprites. In his last moments, Gregory Edgeworth was still unconscious. He died, never knowing who had shot him. Later, he spoke through a medium, blaming Mr. Yogi. He was fooled. It was the perfect crime. Not so perfect if you got caught after even 15 years.
But it was a perfect 15 years.
Who would have thought another man would have come to open that elevator door? Judge?
What?
What are you doing? Do your job. Bring an end to this miserable charade. Now, end it!
Very well. It appears that we have come a very long way to the end of this maze. 15 years later, Mr. Miles Edgeworth,
Yes, Your Honor.
you are innocent. You are innocent. As you said, it was all a nightmare.
Yes, Your Honor.
This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty.
Times 2.
Double confetti, yes! I love this show that I'm a part of. That is all. This court is adjourned.
Nick, we did it! Did you see his face? Von Karma looked even paler than usual. He's pretending to be all cool, but inside you crushed him, Nick. Crushed! I gotta say, I'm impressed.
It was pretty close, though. I was sure we'd had it.
I know, I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself. But now it's all just a good memory.
So, it's finally over, Edgeworth.
Right.
Yeah?
I'm not sure how to say this. I know. Try thank you. I see. Thank you, White.
You're welcome.
I think you could have done better than that. Sorry, I'm not good at this sort of thing. You got a lot to learn, Edgeworth.
She's got you there. Whoop!
Jesus.
Amazing, pair. You pulled through just like I thought you would. I never forget this. I owe you one, pal. And tonight, let's party. Dinner's on me. Yeah, my salary went down a bit this month. But who cares?
See, Mr. Edgeworth, you should take a lesson from Detective Gumshoe.
I'm gonna have alcohol poisoning in the morning.
Oh, God. That's how you say thank you. I see. Whoop! I feel foolish. Don't worry, take it a little at a time. You get used to it.
It's been 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded.
Hey, y'all. Lotta! Lotta, y'all were great in there.
Thank you.
Yo, Edgeworth, congrats. Thank you all very much. I knew you weren't innocent from the start, of course. Just look at ya. You wouldn't stick your hand in the cookie jar even if no one was there. You were the witness on the first day of the trial, weren't you? Yeah, well, let bygones be bygones, eh?
Speaking of which, what are you doing now, Lotta?
Oh, me? I went back to college. I gave up trying to be an investigative photographer pretty quick.
Really? That's too bad.
Huh?
Huh?
Isn't that the hot dog guy from the park?
Huh?
It's over, Nick! My life is over!
Again? Why the sad face, Larry? What happened now?
Oh, Nick! I'm not long for this world!
You don't look sick.
It's Kiance! She's going to live in Paris! Paris, Nick! She's leaving me behind!
Should have seen that coming.
Yo, Edgy! There you are! Yes, here I am. Congrats, Edgy! Here, a little gift from me in celebration. Celebration? That's unusual for you.
Hairy bitch, you come along tonight too, my treat, pal. You too, Lotte.
Huh? Thanks. Looking forward to it. Yo, Nick! It's the suit that questioned me. When he says tweet, that's not police talk for prison food, right? Right?
I think you'll be fine, Larry.
Right.
Yeah? What's up?
That envelope that Larry gave me, it's got money in it.
Well, yeah, that's not that strange. People give money away to celebrate sometimes.
It's $38 wide.
Huh. What a weird amount. I mean, it's not a little, but it's not a lot either. $38 exactly?
Nick! Wasn't that exactly the amount of lunch money that was stolen from Mr. Edgeworth in school?
$38? No. No, Larry, it was you!
What are you so surprised about, White?
Huh?
Larry was absent that day from school, right? But that doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect.
What?
Think back to that day, 15 years ago. Larry took the day off, but he was bored, so he came into school anyway. Then he saw the money lying there, and the rest is history.
I feel betrayed, I feel bamboozled, I feel confused, and this is the greatest twist of all time.
I never was good at history.
Edgeworth, you didn't know, did you?
I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else was saying you did it. The whole class was against you, remember?
Yeah, too well.
Right, you may not know this, but we used to have a saying back in school. When something smells, it's usually the butts.
I know.
Really, White? I'm surprised you didn't figure it out. Well, this sure is an unexpected turn of events, eh?
He was the final boss all along. Edgeworth.
Hmm?
You should have told me.
Now, Nick, it was 15 years ago. Don't you think the statute of limitations has run out, Mr. Edgeworth? I'd say so, yes. There you have it!
Where does that leave me? I became a defense attorney because of what you two did.
Well, you've always been something of an insufferable emotionalist.
I'm not emotional!
Yeah, you get worked up too easily too.
I never! The death sentence for both of you! Man, if only I'd known, I'd become a prosecutor.
The same goes for me, only the other way around. For the longest time I thought that I might have killed my own father. I thought I might be a criminal. I became a prosecutor in part to punish myself. If I had known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all.
Edgeworth.
Want to switch, right? Hey y'all, line up, I'll take a photo. Hey, photo time, let's go!
And after that, dinner on me.
Detective Gumshoe took us out on the town that night. We celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom.
And got hammered as hell.
Oh man, even though Edgeworth found himself, I'm not drunk, you're drunk. Even though Edgeworth himself was still in detention.
Was he? He was found innocent. Why did he have to stay in a detention?
Because he got so hammered that he had to go to the drunk cell. Whoa, I went a little overboard yesterday. My head hurts.
Oh, you were drunk, huh?
It's only 5. Maybe I should go back to sleep. Huh? What's this? A letter?
Good morning, Nick. You were really impressive yesterday. Seeing you made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium, in training of course. I wanted to help Mr. Edgeworth too. I wanted to help you. But I couldn't. I was useless. So I've decided to go back to my training. I'll become a full-fledged spirit medium for starters. I couldn't say it to your face, so I left this letter. Goodbye, Nick.
No. Goodbye? What time is it? Ah! The first trains for the mountains have already left. To the station!
If they already left, then you missed her either way, didn't you?
Drunk logic. I guess I'm too late.
Hey! Nick?
Maya! So, you're leaving?
Yeah. It's hard being a spirit medium who can't talk to spirits. And I think you'll do fine without me, Nick. Be good, okay?
Hold it right there. Wait!
What?
I never could have saved Edgeworth without your help.
Huh?
On the last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Mia's voice.
You hurt my sister?
Yes, only her voice, but still. It was at the very end when I thought we'd lost everything.
Well, that's my sister for you. Detective Gumshoe helped, and Mr. Grossberg, and even Larry. I'm the only one who couldn't help. I was useless, Nick.
But you were the one who stopped Von Karma, Maya.
Huh? I didn't do anything! All I did was wander around in a daze.
Sorry, but I have evidence that you helped.
Evidence?
Show Maya some evidence
You know
to cheer her up.
which one,
The
right?
parrot.
Don't!
The parrot. I mean, it would cheer up anyone. Let's see, this one that she managed to smuggle off.
Yes! A bullet?
Von Karma was convinced he had taken all of the evidence pertaining to DL6. But you were the one who rescued the last piece of evidence we needed. This was the bullet that put an end to Von Karma. And you were the one who gave it to me.
Nick.
You're the bullet, I'm the gun, we pull the trigger together and go kablam. Thanks, Maya. I couldn't have done it without you.
I'll be back soon.
Huh?
I'm going to complete my training and come back.
Okay, I'll be waiting.
Of course you will. You can't run that office by yourself. You're hopeless.
I don't know about that.
So, this is it. Cheers. Oh.
See you soon, Maya. Nah.
Next time you come back with bang, right? Oh boy. Full-fledged spirit medium and of age. Great combination.
And so my story ends. Time to turn a new page and become a criminal. And say goodbye to the novice defense attorney that I once was. Now a new story begins. With the same old crazy cast of characters.
Huh. Don't think you've graduated yet, amateur.
Mr. White, perhaps you'd like to rethink that claim? Yes, Your Honor. I got a bad feeling about this.
Oh yeah, we have to be fast here.
Yeah. Comes the script direction, Shu Takumi.
Oh, this is the credits!
Hey, Pear. Mr. Edgeworth came down to precinct to wish me a happy new year. Talk about a pleasant surprise.
Whoop, Detective Gumshoe!
Whoop. Then he hung his head low and went right back to sleep. Kinda like he was embarrassed or something. Strange, eh?
Oh, this is the speed round.
Graphics by Kumiko Suikane.
Huh? Nick? Nah, I haven't seen him lately. Who, me? I've been working at a cheese shop. That Missy's a nice lady, but she's not exactly what you'd call a cheap date, huh? Oh, she's in Hawaii right now, yeah. Oh boy.
Graphics by Tatsuoro Iwamoto.
Who, White? Yeah, I remember him. I hear he's been busy lately. You know, not to ring an old bell, but I sort of taught him everything he knows. I'm sure he's grateful. That's the wrong voice, but I couldn't remember. Something Palpatine.
Main programming, Noriyuki Otani.
Phoenix, right? The defense attorney for whom I wrote that affidavit for, yes. Oh, you should know I've taken over management of the Gatewater. Should you be in the area, please stop by.
Programming by Masakatsu Endo.
Oh, it's you. Phoenix White? Why, yes, Mia's understudy, was he not? I wonder how he's doing. Haven't seen him of late. Ah, the days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemon, you see.
Music by Masakazu Sugimori.
Oh no! Phoenix White? Is he an actor? Well, I'm not buying it. You can't be a star with a name like Phoenix. Did you know that they are on DVD or one of them boxes? No, DVD or letter. I think Whippersnapper? Fuck! I didn't do the Whippersnapper. Then I would have gotten... she's really talking way too fast. What did the programmers think to make this auto skip?
I'm pleased to announce the Pink Princess is a hit. I sure owe that Mr. Wright a great deal. Oh, and keeping my face out of public eye till the show's over. I wouldn't want to ruin any kid's dreams, you know?
Oh, old bag.
Yeah. Publicity Hiroshi Nakaya Ayumi Terada. Oh, I got a letter from Maeda today. Sounds like she caught a cold standing under a waterfall. I wanted to visit, but I didn't have time, so I sent her some Pink Princess greeting cards. She says she can't buy them where she is. What kind of place is she living at anyway?
The mountains.
At Hogwarts.
At Hogwarts.
Well,
Oh, for wizard mediums. Right? Who's that? You wanna talk? Let's talk Pink Princess, alright? But, you know, I snuck into the studio the other day. And I saw her. The one inside the Pink Princess suit. Ugh, what a dog. I was kind of a shock for a boy of my tender age. A dog in the suit?
Producer Atsushi Bula.
Naba.
Inaba.
Yeah, I remember, right? That lawyer guy. Huh? Me? I'm in training to become a paranormal photographer. You know the picture I took of everyone? Well, just behind them there's a ghost. For real. Now that's talent. I'm gonna be famous. Of course.
Executive producer Shinji Mikami.
Ah, there it is. Mia. Victory! Oh, Gumshoe's the one who throws the confetti every time.
The confetti for you guys.
And Capcom. One of the few good games they did. Oh boy. Episode 5, Rise from the Ashes!
Something new.
Yeah, I actually knew that this would happen. I knew there was more.
Is this like an extra episode, or is it
Kind
continuing?
of. But it was in the... It was there even on the DS version of the game.
Alright. Well, I guess we'll be delving into that in the next episode.
Definitely, but I don't know if a save screen comes. Could you check? Ah, yes. Okay, yeah. That concludes the episode for good now. I hope you enjoyed it so far. The 4th episode is over, and we have one more to go, and I remember it vaguely. But it is a cool thing.
Yeah. And if you enjoy what you see, leave a like, subscribe, hit the bell, comment, and share it around.
And stay tuned for more.